What does hitting the right notes in orchestra have to do with participating in class discussion? You'll see in a minute. First, let's talk about the other types of notes, the ones you take in class. In some classes, that's all you do. In others, you answer questions, provide your interpretation, your ideas.
Keep talking. What is it? All right, come on, let's go. Miss Renfro.
What do you mean by that?
When you may be called upon to speak at any moment, you're more actively engaged in the class and will remember more of what you're supposed to learn.
If you're an active participant, it helps you remember things more.
I think class discussion is important. For me, it's actually beneficial because another way that I learn is just being active with people.
Miss Hearn.
Yeah, Matt.
You have to get involved in class discussions. It kind of helps you and prepare you for the test.
Natural log of e to the 3x. What do you think that could possibly be, Josh?
In some classes, you better have an answer because it can affect your grade.
I actually have a professor that he believes in cold calling is what he calls it. So he will call on you, we do a chapter of class and he will call on you, and at any given time if you don't know the answer, if you can't have a conversation with him about the topic, then you lose your participation points for that day.
Lose points and more. Most of us know what it feels like when you don't have the answer.
They'll ask for your input, and if you don't have something to say, he'll just pick random people, and if you can't answer, it's kind of embarrassing. So it's helpful if you read the chapters ahead of time.
I definitely read my chapter the day, the night before, whatever I need to do, so when I do get called on, I don't look like a complete idiot and I still get my credit for that day.
And by regularly participating in class, you begin to develop a relationship with the professor.
What happened here? Miss Cox.
Yeah, Amanda.
Believe it or not, profs can get to know your name even if you're in a class of 300.
What other kinds of things? Josh? Alex?
By having discussion in class, then I'll have that connective level and they know, hey, this is Keon talking to me, not like that student in the corner with the green shirt on.
Class is a lot like playing on a team. When you connect with the prof and the class, you're part of the team. You're motivated. You want to perform well in front of your teammates and your coach, or your professor. It's the same with the musical team called the orchestra. You won't want to disappoint anyone by hitting the wrong note. The conductor expects more from you, just as your prof does in class, and you'll do whatever it takes, like studying harder, so that you can perform well in class. Remember this, when you participate in class, you learn more because you're actively involved. You earn points if class participation counts. The professors know who you are. Class participation also increases motivation to attend class, and it leads you to study harder.